I have 300 free packs. 300. And by the way, I already opened 200 and my X button is done. Now you're probably thinking, how do you have 300 free packs? Well, these 300 packs necessarily are not free. They are high value cards that I discarded throughout the 4 years of playing this game. And what do I get compensated for? I get compensated for the same players that I released in the first place. I mean, I'm not a meta player, but honestly, if I put this entire 100 pack, apart from David's, rest are okay. How often do you see any of these cards are used, even on top 100? But hey, so basically, I'm gonna discard 250 players. I'm gonna burn them into GP and then use that for legacy transfer and get shitloads of boost. I have to say, one thing does excite me is the boosting. Did you guys know when you give a player a second boost, it's only 1+? Be ready to spend 1 hour for these spins. I mean, I already did 200. I almost fell asleep. I honestly didn't want to do this live, but I thought, hey, maybe the first, 20 minutes we can catch up and talk while I do this. So, I already cleared it 200 times. I know Jacob will probably won't believe me. I mean, I'm not proud of having 300 free packs, but here they are, man. And I already released a lot of them, actually. But how often do you see me having 300 players, bro? Just say. Actually, the screenshot I tweeted this morning, 300. Do you know the thing is, we have to do it one by one. This bag would be amazing. You know, for people who didn't spend that much and they got about, 10 to 20 free spins and they go Davids. Yeah, that's a great feeling. That is a great feeling. I'm jealous. One by fucking one. Do you know, Tommy, as a guy who spends in this game, that helps people who doesn't spend to play a free game. I always get hate because I have epics. To a point where I feel like I've spent their pocket money. And they always tell me, you pay to win. Play with free team. Play with free team. Do you know what, Tommy? I don't know these guys at all. And apparently I should care about what they think when they are very disrespectful. So I've decided. I bought both deluxe edition just for the culture. And I was gonna drop 12K actually. I was gonna, but there's nothing. There's nothing to spend on. I'm guessing the first thing they're gonna drop is Ronaldinho one. By the way, did they remove, like, anybody who dribbles here? Do Spooky dribble? I don't know. Spooky just wins. Yeah, Spooky, on eFootball 24, we were able to do, deft touch, rollbacks with a simple left stick as long as the player has soul control. Did they remove that now? And they have a separate function for finesse dribbling? I have to say, I watched a lot of streams today. Before Midnight Kid was live. But all I can see is top rank guys sweating the shit out of it for the race of Rivaldo's rank. And all I saw was extreme one-touch pass, tap it. I don't think defender existed or goalkeepers existed. So I didn't see a single finesse dribbling. You're not going to make finesse dribbling effective against a very good opponent. I mean, first of all, you're lucky if you have a smooth match. Yeah, but what I mean is, Spooky, like on 24, I could just use the left stick, like about 5%. The player will ball roll backward, sideways. That's what I mean. I couldn't do that now. I've only played a couple of games against the computer. It turns now is like a normal, even with 2% turns. Finesse dribbling button. Which button is allocated to? Wait, we have a specific button for finesse dribbling? What is it? Your special control? I've noticed they made finesse shots, power bar, blue. So your shield button is the finesse dribbling. Oh, that's not good. I hardly use L2. My shield is L2. Shield is automatic now. So just like pets. A player comes near you, let go of everything, automatic shield. Contextual. Ah, fuck it. Why is everybody so positive then? Well, not everybody, but I tell you what, a bunch of people started winning some games and they're being too positive. That's what it is. But it's that time of the year where when I said something that I liked, I was a sellout. And when I spoke about something I didn't like, I was a moaner. It was a classic situation. Did you see how many free shit we're getting, dude? Like Booster Lewandowski, Booster Boost. I mean, the free daily game challenge, yeah, may not be that great, but everybody's good actually. Because with FIFA football souls on top, but it's like a football souls, a lot of casuals love the good feeling of arcade football. Of course. I think for me, Spooky, I'm not going to do what I did with eFootball 24 and so on. I got to make a decision, bro. I can't complain and play. I feel like I complain as much as I play. So I'm either going to not complain or not play. It's impossible not to complain. But for example, I don't give a flying fuck if I face a free team. If I become good at beating the game, then fuck the free team. It's triggering so many people. It's like, bro, I don't hate you as a person because you have a free team. I just hate playing against free team. I got a good team. I don't want to play against free team. And they always call it pay to win. So I figured if I become a full-on try-hard meta Swedlorden, ping-pong score tap-ins, then they can cry pay to win. Thank you for spending on pay to win cards. You're welcome. Because of me, you got a free game. Probably people complain when you don't complain too. Pretty much, Spooky. Pretty much, bro. You're a very laid-back content creator. I don't think, I mean, you're Dutch, bro. You Dutch people don't give a flying fuck. Like somebody can say, hey, Spooky, fuck you. You're just gonna LOL it and say, bye. Oh, here we go. Bones is coming, putting finesse on the pedestal. There he is. There he is. I'm already stressed out about trying my DualSense Edge. That's why I waited, so I can map my button correctly. Because now that the function of shield is contextual, there's no button for it. That means I have to change my shit. Because finesse dribbling is going to be used more. But that means you can do rollbacks. You can't do rollbacks. You can't do deft touch with a simple left stick like it was before. Maybe somebody who uses that function often will know. Stun and shotgun nerf too. The L2 is the field crab walk now. Auto shield experience. Yep, just like PES. But the auto shield isn't as bad as PES. I've also noticed the physical and shielding is kind of OP, but also buggy. Like players still shield even when nobody's around them, like an idiot. And my fortress juice is off. Do you know what? My throat is sore. My throat's sore, Bones. I'm gonna ban you. Blizz is still not as OP as it was, but better than what we had. Looks like Dono finally scored the blitz out of 20 tries. Supposed to be on the trial version. The only thing is on the trial version is a smart assist. And guess what? We were raging, including myself. They never fucking specified smart assist is for offline. How easy was that for them to say that? Because when I clicked on an online event, the first thing it says, smart assist is blocked. I'm guessing when you play league matches, smart assist is blocked too. So no big deal, man. Smart assist just for offline. They could have just said that. Best update though, no zombie freezing, depending on who touches the ball first. What I've noticed from watching a couple of matches, as I said, I've not played online myself. Number one, defense seems to press like crazy, dude. Referees are still idiotic, first of all. Defense presses like crazy, especially if you play quick counter. Like, defense just fucking comes out. It's like, hey, give me a pass. Like, presses as high as a box to box in certain situations. But I felt like dribbling was a bit more tighter. I just want somebody to confirm who uses ball rules. Like, you know, rolling with the ball backward, sideways. Like Showtime, the master of it. He does sometime on his streams. And somebody who really picked that up from Showtime would say, Rockchog uses that type of dribbling often. Because right now, when you do it just with the left stick, 2% doesn't do it. Because it's just a dedicated button for it now. This is the worst than watching EA FC streams. Pack, zzz. Step it up your game, bro. Sorry, then Jamal? It's better than watching McGregor get beat. PES become a joke. Well, this is not PES. Play the guy who was finesse dribbling with Vieira. See, this is what I don't like. Finesse dribbling with Vieira. That's fucking messed up. That grinds my fucking gear, bro. Just like yesterday, we will have the first epic pack on Friday. I'm guessing the best ones will come out early. I mean, I have looked at the list of the epics that's coming. Somebody dropped a picture in Discord, which is... I can't even see the legends because of the shitloads of watermark. I was like, bro, come on. I get it, you don't want people to steal your shit, but watermark's supposed to be, I don't know, not easily visible. But, I mean, probably most of you guys on Discord already know this, but these are the legends are on a database right now. So, I mean, honestly, man, I'm sick and tired of the same players over and over. I like to try new players, but I can't go spending like crazy like I did in the past 3 years. Because if you look at this one, right here, who is really new? Like, who is really new? Makai is new, right? Makai. That Bulgarian guy plays for Man U. What's his name? Makai is new. That Bulgarian guy is new. Tony Adams, is that his name? That's 3 are new. Who else? Is that a very old Baggio? Beside Dennis Lowe? So, I mean, you got Galatasaray Drogba. And a very, even younger Batistuta, apparently. And a very old Carlos. A very old Vieira. A super old... You guys notice they doing like legends with packs right now. It was a good deal. I think you would get David Villa with them. Oh, that guy who they thought was going to be Messi, Bojan. So out of like what, 20, 30, 40, 50 new epics in the database has been added, only 4 of them are new. Rest, Do you know the way I see it? For most people who already have most of these epics, the only difference will be, is it worth it for you to spend because you can add 2 boosts to them? Because when you add the second boost, it's technically 1 plus. Now I get it. I mean, 1 plus is not a big deal. But obviously with the 88 proficiency manager, the player is already a booster. It all adds up. I just don't feel like any ability above 95 is consistently makes a difference. I don't know. Yo, Dinja Man, thank you for the 16 month support, brother. Gala Drogba is the daily game. It seems like it, yeah. I just find it ridiculous the players they put in this 100 pack, bro. I mean, fair enough. I never had Dixon, so I'm gonna keep 3 Dixons. I don't think Dixon was bad. Well, I faced him in a bunch of free teams, so I don't know though. Good thing is your old epics are still very useful. Exactly, and there are no contracts, so I'm just gonna use my current epics. I would only go for epic packs if, number 1, they're my favorite. Number 2, they're really an upgrade. Stupid, the booster doesn't count for manager boost perk, and few 1 plus booster from it, you couldn't just add more level. Such a useless system. End of the day, the plus you have is above 99 with the booster hardly going there. I feel like a lot of stuff is just a mimic, Spooky. Because remember, for a very long time, we were calculating manager boost, and they officially released a statement saying, oh, yeah, you can see the numbers for the boost, but it's not active actually. But don't worry, here's 10,000 GP admin apology. Because you guys went crazy with the placebo effect, we will put you under for a year almost. Paint is like a hyper mimic. It really is. So what? Is day 1 eFootball 25? I mean, look, they said that the game is called eFootball now, right? This is their new trademark. I'm not a doctor or anything, but what the hell is this then? Why are they so unprofessional? Even on Twitch, like game category, I didn't know. If I stream under 24, well, this is not 24. If I stream under eFootball, well, that's the eFootball category when the game first was released. So I don't fucking know. Yo, what's happening, Camby? How does the random option under crafting work? Crafting the booster, that's a section we're going to talk about it. We're going to dedicate a segment in the stream, we talk about it. If my throat doesn't go super mad, we'll talk about it. Otherwise, 100%, I'm dropping a 5-minute video tomorrow explaining all that, my friend. The random one, or let me make this simple. The random one will give your player a random boost, as it says. The select one, you can choose any booster. I like the fact that selective one, it's not like you just get a booster ticket. Right? You get a booster ticket. Like you don't get a specific booster ticket. Like you don't get shutdown. You don't get striker instinct. So I like the freedom of adding whatever you want. As long as the booster that you get, it's a select one, not the random one. You can override the booster anytime. I really don't see the second booster like a massive deal in a way. Believe it or not, the only thing I'm excited about, I got so many players to release. And I gotta retrain all my players. But don't worry, I'm not gonna do the zone stream. I'm not gonna do a 4-hour menu stream. I'm gonna save random boosters only for cards like Player of the Week. Can you add boosters to Player of the Week cards? Zizou, it's a compensation for players that you released. Or another word, it's a compensation for contract tickets that you had. Do you know, I thought they will remove this stupid section that nobody uses. Where is it? You know, this one right here? Standard player ticket? That never gets used. Like, ever. If you sell, for example, special card Valverde from this 100 box, level up with 10k EXP and auto allocate, then sell, you'll get 50k GP more. So you're saying if I max out a player, if I buff up a player training him, I'll get more GP. Prophecy. Thank you. Max the OK and release them. More GP. So you guys advising me to train players, level them higher. You're saying higher overall gets more GP. Is that what you guys advising me with? Oh. Thank you.
Emotional.
Boy, I really need to become sweaty and I don't know, maybe become top 10 or some shit. This experimental entertainment stream ruining my reputation. You keep any of these epics from the box? I didn't release any of the epics from this box yet. I'm not going to unless I really, really need to. Plus, I am definitely not going to keep souvenirs. I am not going to use shitty players when I know they are shit. Because the game is becoming more arcadey. People getting more good free players. So if I'm going to get labeled pay to win guy because I have epics, might as well use the creme de la creme. I ain't going to use fucking Van Nistelrooy. I'll keep one though. I'll keep the epics that I don't have, like Nistelrooy, Seaman, Dixon. Give them about, I don't know, 10, 20 games. If I don't like them, burn them into GP and booster. But at this point, I already have a lot of boosters. I like Barisi, to be honest, but I can only compare them to other short center backs. So I could compare him to, even though he's built up though, Cannavaro's a destroyer, Puyol is a destroyer. So out of those three, I would say Cannavaro is the best. Puyol is all right when I use him as a right back, defense on him. Barisi is good for position game though. I regret releasing him. I mean, the reason why I let him go, because I had Makalele, I had Record, I had Vieira. Obviously, these guys are better. But he was really good, man, surprisingly, even as a left back. Konami give us now more GP for releasing players before the update. Epic Booster Bacon Power 70 GK, now 540k GP. GP value for releasing players is higher, but not by that much. That can't be right. That can't be right. But maybe you're right, so let's put that to the test. Let's say Player of the Week, Cristiano. How much do I get? 230. Okay. So the GP value for releasing players is definitely higher. Yeah. But if I release Haaland like this, because people always tell me, hey, Seb, why are you leveling up a player if you're going to release them anyway? And I said, well, I do play this game sometimes, and I do know what player value means. So if I have enough trainers that I don't need, I always max out a player. The higher the level, the more GP you get. So right now you get 83,000 GP. But If I max him out, obviously, and auto allocate usually always goes for the highest possible overall. I would not recommend training players with auto allocate normally. Always manual. Wait, did they change that function again? So that's it? Well, I suppose it's a free reset. So how much was I getting when he was untrained? 50 something. Now I'm getting 350. So you're right. You're definitely, yeah, we're getting 3 times more. So you're definitely getting more GP now. Before, even for Haaland, I would have probably got, like, on eFootball 24, even for Haaland, I would hardly get 200k. But then, what are you going to do with the GP? Unless you're using legacy transfer, got a video about instead of directly implementing skills to your player, use a free player method. And for that, you need legacy transfer. And legacy transfer needs 250,000 GP per skill. You can also add like 5 skills to one free player and use it to save some GP. Apart from that, I don't see any other option for GP. It could be fun though, like I could use a couple of million GP to make a best possible GP squad. I have a video on YouTube talking about the best free players, like 100% free, like GP players. But no, I'm only gonna use epics and showtimes. Did they actually change the design? On eFootball 24, the Showtime cards were like this blue theme. On 24, the Showtime cards were this fiery theme. And considering seeing that, my old Guti, it's still the GOAT. This one with the boost is actually not better than the old Guti. So based on what we see right now with this free Messi card, Showtime, does that mean this is going to be the design of Showtime cards? And this Messi is not terrible. He's the slowest out of all, but for free, I'll be delighted. If I wasn't spending, I'll be delighted. Is this going to be the design of Showtime? It's basically eFootball 23 Showtime with a little bit more disco theme. There's nothing more cringy than that trailer, though. White bearded Messi takes on Prime Ronaldinho. Faraz, how's it going, Habibi? This Guti is superb. I didn't say he's bad, I just said he's not better than the previous epic one. If you clear the 100 pack 3 times, train all the players and release them all. But I don't need that much GP though. Plus, this is only day 1, dude. I got all year. And I'm not planning to open every single pack twice a week anymore. I'm not going to do that. I want to get a monitor. I want to get Xbox. No more crazy packs. Superb. I'm not gonna do it either till tomorrow. That's, I swear. Proud of you. Proud of you. I was close to releasing my Spooky. I feel like, you know what? You keep players forever, and knowing me, I get bored of using the same players. Apart from that epic Guti card and Big Time Mbappe, these are the 2 oldest cards I've got left. These would be like the last eFootball 23 and 22 cards. I have too many options now. What a privilege. Well, that's never a problem, my friend. My X button is fucked up, actually. I had to do this 300 times. I mean, listen, I always think the glass is half full, then half empty. But I mean, all these high value contract tickets that I had, now I'm getting compensated for players that I released in the first place. At least you get something, I suppose. But mark my word, dude. As I said, free player reset and no more contracts. It's not forever. So don't go spending like crazy thinking, oh, I'm just gonna have these players forever. There's no contract. I promise you, it's a preparation. It's called love bombing. It's like somebody planting a tree until it grows up and is all blooming and it's all shiny apples. Then fuck the tree, give me the apples. I don't have any inside info and I don't pretend like it. But from what I've seen so far, how they do things, maybe for eFootball 26 or 27, we're gonna have full reset like my club we had. It will happen. There's no contract and free reset seems too good to be true. But we haven't seen eFootball 25 Epic packs and Showtime cards yet. So maybe there's gonna be one Epic in a pack instead of three. Or maybe it's gonna be three Epics, but it's gonna be 250 players. Or maybe they will add duplicates back on. Just maybe. The other question is the update for packs till Monday and Thursday? Who knows? Three Epics tonight. Tonight. I hope this is just a release date special. They usually never give fucking new packs. Oh, they did that. They did that with the Football 23 update, right? It's like a release day special. Well, look, man, I already have Prime Dino. Well, I had the Barca one. Now I only have a Milan one. So yeah, I'll go for this one. I'll drop 12K for him. It's day one. People spend their money on something else first. But there's nothing else, bro. Momentum dribbling, Dino. Look, I have the last Brazil Neymar from eFootball 24, so I didn't think I necessarily needed this deluxe edition Neymar. But first of all, I got it just for the culture, as my dear friend said so. And number two, this one is a prolific vinegar. So, and that Messi is this Ankara Messi? Like the 19-year-old Messi? That's Ankara Messi, right? Is that the iconic moment, the OG iconic moment when we had on PES? What's happening, Reeses? Yeah, Reeses, you like your ball rules often, bro? Now that we know that, I have a question, bro. You know, before this update, we were able to do ball rules and, rolling back sideways and backward. That was just a left stick. Now, obviously, they have a button for it. Because they made shielding contextual, there's not a button for shielding. My question is, Reeses, can you no longer do rollbacks with a simple left stick like we used to on 24? You seen that Guardiola? I got him. I think that was a good deal. The Guardiola, you get discount on coins and you get Guardiola. But maybe if you give Guardiola a second booster, depending how you train him. But I don't think Guardiola's meta, dude. I know. You'll see a guy occasionally fucking top 10 or a meta guy on top 50 playing position as on the streak with Guardiola. These are rare players, generally speaking. What's happening, Hussein Ali? Ankara Messi was the one after this. Damn. Well, worry not. That's only the first Messi on eFootball 25. Pretty sure there's about 50 of them in the storage. I like this guy's hair. Do you go for new Messi? Yeah. Huh? Even in Banjaco, how's it going, brother? Did you see the new avatars? You'll never get who's got one. No way. Fuck packs, new avatars. Alright, okay. Who got one? I don't know why Rickard looks like Simpson character, especially with that hair. What the fuck? Master League guys? Minanda? Castulo? Shitloads of Macy's, of course. Do you know what? I'm not gonna act like I loved Master League. I really didn't play Master League. Toti's my guy. Nice touch though. I mean, I'm happy for people who likes Master League. I never liked offline modes. I'll be honest. So if you see me complaining about where is Master League, I'm doing it for my boys. There are 3 questions I don't think I can handle anymore. Number 1, this game is dead, where statistically made 40% more profit than PES. Think of it as a business perspective rather than a raging gamer. That's the first one. Number 2, where is Master League? Number 3, where is edit mode? I really don't want to hear that anymore. Content creators don't work for fucking Konami. Go yell at them. I've dealt with those 3 things for fucking 4 years, bro. Getting into argument with people. People get personal over nothing. And most importantly, the pay-to-win subject. But I made my peace with it. These people are right. You know, in a game where people made the top 50 with a free team, in a game where people made the top 50 with a free team, in a game where people make it Div 1 easily with a free team, it's pay to win. So I made my peace with it. You're right, it's pay to win. There we go. And I love playing against free teams. Where is Raquelme? I don't know. Check behind your chair, maybe? Put your smart assist on, Zizou. Oh man, 6 more. I had to do this 300 times. Also, my question is, I've never touched the exhibition. Does that mean if I add another controller, I can play this game with my door? Is that what they add to the exhibition mode? I'm glad the Smart Assist is not for online. They never freaking said that. Made us all fucking rage and complain. And Twitter, a bunch of people are trying to make us look like a villain for not liking Smart Assist. Turn into a sensitive subject. That's exactly what it means. Good old local multiplayer. So exhibition is a local multiplayer.